Hi, I'm Swarupa Sale, course instructor for Geotechnical Engineering 2. In this presentation, we will solve problem on primary consolidation settlement, wherein we will learn how to find delta sigma, that is increase in the stress, which is vertical stress, due to the load acting on the soil, which may be due to construction of any structure. And we will find out delta sigma using Boussinesq equation, which already is been studied under stress distribution of soil. The problem states that there is a clay layer which is of thickness 10 meter, and this clay layer is sandwiched between two layers of sand, one at the top and one at the bottom. The thickness of the sand layer which is on top is 3 meter, and the one which is at the bottom of the clay layer is of thickness 3 meter. We need to find out the settlement in clay layer due to the load which is acting on top of the sand layer, which is because of the construction of the foundation, and the load exerted due to the construction is 1000 kilonewton, and this is taken as concentrated load, that is the point load. Unit weight of sand is given as 16 kilonewton per cubic meter. Liquid limit is 60%. Here note that this is not the water content, it is the liquid limit which is given, which is 60%. Saturated unit weight is 20 kilonewton per cubic meter. Specific gravity is 2.65. Here there is water table below 3 meter from the ground surface. So the value of saturated unit weight is given. We need to find out submerged unit weight while finding out the initial stress, that is sigma naught. And the properties for the sand are given as saturated unit weight as 19 kN per cubic meter and specific gravity is 2.7. To begin with, we will write down the given data. The load acting from the foundation is 1000 kilonewton, and we need to find out what is primary consolidation settlement in the clay layer. The formula available to find primary consolidation settlement is H divided by 1 plus E naught into Cc into log of sigma naught plus delta sigma divided by sigma naught. We will find out what are the datas known and which datas will have to be found out in this equation. Thickness of the clay layer is given, that is H equal to 10 meter, and here we have to note that we won't consider total thickness of the soil. That means we won't include the thickness of sand which are at the top and bottom of the clay layer. We will only consider the thickness of clay layer, that is 10 meter. Next is E naught. The value of E naught is not given in the problem. We need to find out E naught with the given datas. To find E naught, we know the value of saturated unit weight of the clay layer and specific gravity. The formula which relates Voigt's ratio E, specific gravity G and saturated unit weight is gamma saturated equal to G plus ES into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. Here the value of S is taken as 1 because the clay layer is saturated, it is under the water. So S is taken as equal to 1. The value of gamma saturated is 20, G is 2.65. We need to find out what is E. Unit weight of water, that is gamma W, equal to 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter divided by 1 plus E. So here unknown value is E, hence we get E naught equal to 0.59. So we have found out the value of E naught, that is Voigt's ratio. The value of compression index is not known, so we will have to find out what is the value of Cc. To find the value of Cc, the value of liquid limit is given in the problem, which is 60. So we will use formula Cc equal to 0.009 into liquid limit minus 10. So substitute liquid limit equal to 60. So we get Cc equal to 0.45. Next, the value of sigma naught has to be found out because it is not given in the problem. So to find sigma naught, that is also written as sigma naught dash because it is the effective overburden pressure. So sigma naught equal to initial effective overburden pressure at the middle of the clay layer. So sigma naught is due to the sand layer which is on top, and we will be finding out sigma naught at the center of the clay layer. So due to sand, we will have to find what is sigma naught, and second one, due to this clay layer, we have to find what is sigma naught at the midpoint. Sigma naught is nothing but the self weight of the soil. So self weight of the soil at the midpoint will be unit weight into height of sand layer plus unit weight into height of clay layer till the midpoint. So we write sigma naught equal to unit weight into h due to sand plus unit weight into h due to clay layer till the midpoint. So we write sigma naught due to sand as gamma into h1 and sigma naught due to clay layer is gamma submerged into h2 because clay layer is under water. So we have to consider submerged unit weight. Unit weight of sand is given as 60 and height of sand is 3 meter. And gamma submerged can be found out by knowing gamma saturated and gamma W. So gamma submerged equal to gamma saturated minus gamma W, which is 20 minus 9.81. And H2 is 10 by 2 because we are finding out sigma naught at the midpoint of the clay layer. So once we calculate, we get sigma naught dash as 98.98 kilonewton per square meter. So we have found out sigma naught from this equation which was not known. Now we have to find out what is delta sigma, which is also not given in the problem. That is increase in stress due to construction of the foundation. So to find delta sigma, we will use Boussinesq equation. So before that, we will just check out the terms involved in Boussinesq equation. The load acting from the foundation is 1000 kilonewton, and we have to find out what is increase in stress at the midpoint of the clay layer. The midpoint of the clay layer from the ground surface is at a distance of 3 plus 10 by 2, that is 3 plus 5 equal to 8 meter. So we will find out what is increase in stress at Z equal to 8 meter, that is at point P. And here R is taken as equal to 0 because P exactly lies below the load. So there is no radius R, so we will consider R equal to 0. Delta sigma dash can be found using Boussinesq equation, that is 3q divided by 2 pi into z cube divided by r square plus z square raised to 5 by 2. So this equation is already been covered under stress distribution of soil. Substitute value of q equal to 1000, that is the load acting from the foundation, divided by 2 pi as it is into z cube whole divided by r, that is 0, plus z square raised to 5 by 2. So with further simplification, we get 3000 divided by 2 pi into 1 divided by z square. 2 and 2 will get cancelled out. So z cube divided by z raised to 5 will be z square. So once we calculate, we get delta sigma dash as 7.5 kilonewton per square meter. Here dash is used in order to denote that it is effective stress. Now we have found out all the terms from this equation. Now we will substitute all the values. H equal to 10 divided by 1 plus E naught is 0.59 into Cc is 0.45. Log of sigma naught is 98.95 plus delta sigma is 7.5 divided by 98.95. So once we calculate, we get SP as 0.09 meter and in mm it is 90. So primary consolidation settlement due to 1000 kilonewton is 90 mm. So here we have to note that the delta sigma value was not given directly in the problem. We used Boussinesq equation to find out how much was the increment in the stress. So sigma naught is the stress due to self weight of the soil or due to overburden pressure, which will be due to the layers present above the clay layer, and delta sigma is the increment in the stress due to the construction of any structure. Thank you.